using the last Batman. It's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. I'm sorry to about it. I'm being honest. Just like I give a speech at the end as Bruce Wayne after saving Gotham from Lady Arkham, basically as Batman, and then like just some assassination happened on my life out of nowhere. But we did stop Lady Arkham, but because of our antics, we also saw that she let all the Arkham inmates out. Which is not good, because one of those inmates was the insane, crazy Joker. And we actually went to jail one time in Arkham Asylum, being drugged and accused of doing something as Bruce Wayne by Lady Arkham, and Joker's the one that got out. And now he's out too, loose in the city, which is not good for us, because since he helped us out, we owe him a favor. I'm really scared to see what that favor is. I guess we will soon find out. Not in this episode, probably, because we'll probably only play episode 1 tonight, and I imagine we will find out that quickly, but either way, I'm a little worried to see what that favor is that we're going to be owing Joker, now that all the Arkham inmates are loose in this city, but it should be madness, should be fun, not a moment of dullness, I would imagine. Alright. Returned? You have. Yes, indeed I have. Gotham is justice now more than ever. Now that all the inmates are free, it's time to put them back behind bars. Choose how to begin your story. Batman and Me Within can be started as a brand new story, or as a continuation of Season 1. Continuing the story, you've all been here. You saw what we went through. I'm hitting select. It's not. Whoa! What did you do? What did you do? Did it do the one? Okay. Sith Lord, you must talk. This backstory will be tied to the. Okay. Did it do the continue from season 1 though? Because it looked like it went back to start a brand new story. Right here, let's hit start over real quick. Okay, no, we're good. Would you like to import a save or recreate a backstory? Okay, no, import save. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're good. Alright. There we go. I was scared for a second. I was like, because I saw it go back over, but it was for something else. But when I saw it go back over, I thought I was going to go back over to, oh, no, you want to start brand new. I'm like, no, I already went through season 1. We don't need to see the backstory. Let's get this thing started. Enough talking. Oh, yes, yeah, okay. This is, yes, put the brightness up. Let's go. Let's go. Let there be light. Alright, last time we did. I mean, blue's honestly, I feel like the only fitting color for Batman. I love purple. I love the purple black too. You know, purple means royalty, but purple's more of Joker's thing. And you know, blue I feel like more fits well with Batman, his character. So we'll do that. Spoilers. These images show. Oh, did they? Well, I'm glad I did not look at them. I saw Riddler and Catwoman, but I may or may not have saw a trailer for this before, you know, getting the series started, and I already knew that Riddler was going to be in this game, which gets me so excited because Riddler's one of my favorite villains. I love whenever a villain, it's like all, stratagem, you know, uses his mind. And riddles are always fun, alright? Come on. Purple, you cannot pick Mace Windu, you Mace
One fateful night, my parents gave their lives for me. They became my heroes. Their legacy untouchable.
We saw this.
Until I learned the truth. My father, Thomas Wayne, was a criminal. He ruled over Gotham from the shadows. And everything I thought I knew about myself changed forever. The children of Arkham exposed the truth about my father to Gotham. Their attack turned friends into enemies and threw the city into chaos.
Indeed,
I was committed to Arkham Asylum, where I escaped with the help of a mental patient named John
really,
Doe.
in the end, though,
After a bloody battle, I put an end to it all in the catacombs beneath the city. The Penguin, Two-Face, and Lady Arkham were the first real challenge I faced as the Batman, but they would not be the last.
It will not be the last, indeed, not with all those inmates out.
Spring has arrived in Gotham, and with it comes City Hall's quarterly crime report. Crime is way down since the fall of the Children of Arkham, marking another triumph for newly minted police commissioner James Gordon. In a statement this morning, Gordon credited his success to the public partnership between the police and the Batman. He praised the mysterious vigilante for his sacrifice, describing him as essential to the security of the city. Things are looking up, citizens. After the long, dark winter comes the thaw. Now, if only the Knights could win a game, everyone would be happy.
Oh, Riddler, yes. Riddle me this, Batman. Riddle me this, riddle me that.
Lucky 13!
Of the big
there it is.
Rumi Mori, import-export magnate, one-time Pipex CEO, international arms dealer. The world sees Mori as a legitimate businessman, a philanthropist who gives to charity, not a criminal getting rich off the suffering of innocence. A masterful performance. I wonder, if a man hides in plain sight for that long, does he forget who he really is?
That's a good
what
question.
Do you think, Master Bruce? Must be hard to stay true to yourself.
I never forget who I am.
I never forget what drives me. Protecting the innocent from people like Mori. That stays the same no matter what mask I wear.
Die a hero or live on.
Don't I know?
Masks are hard to maintain. If there are cracks in Mori's...
Batman and Bruce Wayne in the same
room. The GCPD already bugged his penthouse and found nothing. Meaning that if he's doing arms deals in Gotham...
They happen on the casino floor.
Of course they do.
I need to find a way to hear what Mori is saying.
Standing by for support.
About it. The
Look for something with a microphone.
One of the best lifesavers to use. Fight. True, man.
The Bat computer can intercept his communication.
I mean, we see him use it to his advantage, pushing it up against his, like,
made a fortune running guns during the Arab Spring. Diversified into biotech shortly after. From what I understand, he's not one for pinching pennies.
When he threw his lightsaber, even though it was a symbolism of him becoming Ben Solo again, I was still almost like, no, just keep it, it's sick, just turn it blue. Even though I know symbolism of, him throwing away the past, being Ben Solo, but still.
Consumer model. Could be a good way to hear Mori's conversation. Al, I'm hacking into Mori's phone.
Encrypting your signal. Last thing we want is for him to know you're here.
Don't you hate when you walk in the casino with a perfectly timed phone and you walk out and you're like, gosh dang it,
is everyone enjoying themselves?
Every time.
Don't worry. I won't tell anyone with a badge.
He's on a roll. It's only a matter of time before he gets too chatty.
Try to blend in.
Yellow are like temple guards though, who like try to keep peace basically. I don't know if yellow's his color. Maybe purple would probably be more of his color.
I've been sitting over there wondering, what's Bruce Wayne doing in a place like this?
The light and the dark side.
I figured you went to fancier casinos. Someplace where only high rollers go.
I'm looking for something different. New thrills.
Well, it's a good thing you're here. And it's a good thing I'm here.
Is this Lady gonna betray us now, dude? I trust no one now, not after that Lady Arkham here. Is that...
Stop me if you've heard this one before. Ooh. I begin and have no end. And I end all that begins. Who am I?
I don't give a damn. I told you 10 times. Our arrangement is over.
Death, Mori. I am death.
Something's happening, and it doesn't look like a deal.
I have the color lesson now. I still got to
I remember him from your father's time. I think that's Riddler.
He was around her my father's time? Damn. The man hasn't even really looked that old, though.
Is something wrong? You seem distracted.
Well, I guess I haven't got a good look of him yet,
Bruce.
though, to be fair.
You think your gibberish intimidates
me?
Not him.
Stay close and keep your head down.
Excuse me?
Bullets are about to fly.
I'm a psych.
Okay.
Suck you out.
No one threatens me in my own casino.
I know the green lightsaber is more like people who use their mind, their intelligence.
For you? An easy one. What question can you never answer yes to?
I don't give a crap. Let's go.
Wrong. The correct answer is, are you dead?
Oh boy. Well, that escalated quickly. Oh my!
Now, let's get started.
I like the different takes, you know, taking on the villain in this TellTale series. I really like it because it looks like it's been, you know, a good influence too. Because it looks like in the new Batman movie coming out, that Colin Farrell's Penguin, it looks like he's gonna be playing more of the Penguin that came from this series. So it'll be interesting to see. I love it whenever they take different, you know, kind of different takes on the iconic villains.
Let Gordon know what's happening.
Right away.
Hey, no one leaves. Get back inside, or I'll...
Excuse me, sir? You see this mess up here of mine? It means I've fought before, okay? These are my battle scars. It means I will whoop your... By the way, just so you know...
You okay?
This season...
Yeah, I'm okay.
A lot more. This is gonna sound wrong, and I am sick of it. Yes!
Run, now.
What you did to that man, knocking him out like that. How did you do that? I had a different impression of you from TV. You never seemed that capable.
Yeah, I'm a man of many talents.
That's an understatement. Thank you.
Also, I forgot to make sure the game volume is not all the way up for this game like it did the last game. So, if the game volume is too high, like over my commentary, go ahead and tell me if it needs adjusting at all.
Multiple gunmen, hostages at the casino. A madman in a mask.
Riddler's back in Gotham.
Riddler? He hasn't been seen in years.
Well, he's putting on quite a show.
Volume too high. Okay, let me. Oh look, I might be able to do it right here. Settings. There we go. Sweet. Yeah, sorry I forgot to do that at the beginning. Totally slipped my mind.
Be ready for a fight.
It'll be better now. The volume. You can hear both the game well and my commentary. It's like, but Hobbs, who wants to hear your annoying voice? Ooh, ooh, this is the police. Ooh, ooh. What if they gave Vader, like, on the lightsabers? Like the Inquisitor's ears, that could be cool. I think it's because, again, Vader, like, through his lightsaber, though, he used like the Force so much to control it that he didn't really feel like he needed anything. I mean, let's be real. Let's be real here. He's a cocky, arrogant son of a bitch.
Handshakes, Maury. This is what happens when you back out of a deal with me.
Oh gosh.
There's only one way you're getting out of this alive. You have to solve a riddle.
Not sure if Riddler or Jigsaw here.
Listen closely.
No, please, don't do this!
Without fingers, I point. Without arms, I strike. Without feet, I run. Who am I?
I've got visual.
That drone fully functional.
Fingers, I point. Arms,
I'll need a place to drop in without being noticed. Time for some recon.
It's a tricky one, isn't it? A mind bender that scratches at the very
Riddler.
A terror from the past. I never thought I'd see him on our streets again. He's not to be taken lightly.
He looks like a little old, but not that old, to live during my father's time, too. Like, how young am I? That's Bruce Wayne right now.
Some kind of torture
device.
Death
Chamber. Well, wasn't that a pleasant name?
Doesn't seem like he's getting out until he guesses the riddle.
This Riddler certainly has an imagination.
Love it.
Remember, choose your words carefully, Maury. You only have so many fingers. It'll be that much harder to count your blood money.
I'm loving this Riddler, I'm not gonna lie.
Don't think you can just stall. I will get bored. You won't like that.
Oh, here we go.
Riddler's taken hostages. Casino patrons. Innocent bystanders.
And they're clearly not his main target. Must be an insurance policy.
Insurance policy.
Cashier's booth. That'll do. Just need to take out the guard first.
Oh, there's the guard. Duh.
Audio playback fully functional.
Time for a distraction.
That must be like some silent drone for no one to hear that thing, you know, fly in half the time. Because I can even hear it on the street. I'm like, oh my god. Like, can they not hear it? I'm like, I was just like, shh. You saw nothing.
I'm losing patience, Maury. Are you expecting a hint? Give me an answer.
I want to know the answer to these riddles, you know what I'm saying?
Batman, we can't get in. The front's covered by gunmen, and they've got the back barricaded with blackjack tables.
How should I deploy when we're inside?
I'm relying on your eyes.
Drive the cars to the
What's the best course of action?
I would say tear gas.
Distraction.
I don't want
a way to limit their line of sight.
I don't want them
like
to, like, you know, shoot any of the hostages if they run in with a full frontal attack.
You're completely insane.
No, I don't believe that's it.
I'll clear a path. Wait for my signal.
Give him hell. We're counting on you.
That made noise. That was a bad idea. Tear off segment 2. There's like different options even for the combat this time. This is cool.
You're ahead of schedule. I'm a little busy right now, but I'll see if I can fit you in.
He's the Riddler.
Not him, the hostage. Shoot the hostage.
This reminds me of, I don't know if you ever anchor the gun so it doesn't shoot the hostage. Hells yeah. I don't know if you've ever played Resident Evil 7, or like the DLC, but there's like a DLC that's similar to this with like the crazy son from the game,
the Batman
who plays
his head.
Poker game with 2 hostages, kind of just like this. No, it's a game of 21, and like the further away you get from 21, is like the closer the blade or something comes to your face, or that's the amount of numbers that a finger's in just cut off. It's like insane. But that's kind of what this reminds me of, this torture tactic that Riddler's using right now. And of course it also reminds me of Saw. I'm not sure if this is the Riddler right now or Jigsaw. I guess it's both. I'm actually really liking this Riddler. Night. Riddler, I like him very much in this game because
I've heard stories in the streets about you, Batman. You're the biggest name in Gotham since, well, since I left town.
Resident Evil 7.
Everyone's very impressed with you.
I'm too scared. Don't blame me. Try it in VR.
I'm not impressed. Gotham's criminals have become zealots and thugs in cheap suits, and you.
Did he give another answer? Why is other
wannabe in my chair, eating my goddamn porridge? This is my city. Now I'm back, and I'm taking what's mine.
You, Riddler, crawl back under your rock before you get hurt.
Says the man with a hook in his throat.
Do more stuff to make himself
You're
happy.
Supposedly the world's greatest detective, yet here you are, completely at my mercy. I don't see much evidence of that. I expected more of a battle. Oh, you have to be kidding.
Scary games where half my mall lets you renew.
Clever, but not smart enough.
There's a nightlight.
Let me show you how it was done back in the day.
I actually do have a Riddler cane, it's pretty sick. It's gold, has, you know, the question mark in it. I should have brought it down here for the stream. Just to show off, it would have been sick. I have a whole Riddler get up immediately, actually. I have a whole bowler hat and everything with the question mark on it.
Crawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Oh gosh. Any demon tries to get up after me. Bang! Decapitate. Oh, what are we doing? Oh fuck, what are we doing? What are we doing? Shit.
No!
I just realized we were trying to save the man. I was like, oh wait, we're supposed to be doing something here. Oh, too late. Oh.
Brawling like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
That streams can know. Oh my gosh, yes, that's awesome. Alright, what do we gotta hit here? What do we gotta hit? Alright, let's figure this out. We gotta hurry figure this out. Okay, there's wiring.
There must be a weak point.
Not seeing it. Is it down here? Yes, that's it. No! F me! We know where it is this time. We know where it is. The third time's a charm. That's what they say. That's what they say, right?
Brawling
when you're
like a common street hood. It just doesn't do it for me.
Brother. Jesus, you must really have a grudge against that guy, right?
Follow the
I mean, one would safely assume at this point. The Riddler, what up? Oh, damn it.
You broke the cage. That's cheating.
I think I care about your
robots
rules.
With aliens.
I heard you were a man who followed a code. Why would you save that dirtbag's life?
Choose to be offended.
Maury made his money running guns, trading off the suffering of war.
I believe in justice. Maury deserves a trial in a court of law. If he's guilty, his cell will be right next to yours.
Justice? Ridiculous. Either way, you won't be the one to put me there.
Bet. Superman punch. Haha. That headbutt though. Pulling rolling right Andrew McIntyre on this fool. Oh, what? Okay. I don't know how that had enough impact to push me back. It was just like the end of a cane that went flying at me. How is that forced to knock me back? I don't even know. Roundhouse. Oh! And he strikes him with the black mass.
Enough of this!
Oh my god. I just realized as if
you know how to scrap.
Damn, I was gonna talk so much because I thought.
But it's not enough.
We're gonna see.
Let's see how you do with something a little more cerebral. Better hurry, detective. Solve my puzzle soon, or people are gonna get hurt. And we know you can't let that happen.
I always thought Riddler was such a fitting villain for Batman 2, since he is, you know, the world's greatest detective. No better of a villain, someone to give the world's greatest detective riddles to solve, right? Try to test him. Oh boy. Woo! Yikes. Oh, let's kill that guy and Jim. Yo, hands off her, freak. As far as taking them seriously goes.
You should have called us before going in, Gordon.
Waller?
After all, we're here to help.
Amanda Waller, are you freaking kidding me? I hate this woman. No! Why is she in this game? Why? The Jar Jar of Batman has arrived. Gosh, dang it. I really don't care for her character. Fetch me. Surprised Amanda doesn't have her usual fortune, right? They skinny everyone up in this game, man, I swear. Darth Jar Jar for the win, boys. Oh, man.
Circuitry inside, but nothing obviously dangerous. The back computer will be able to analyze further.
Your days are numbered, bat freak. We'll see each other again.
Yeah, whatever.
Keep one eye in the sky, jerk-offs. Heavens are gonna fall on your goddamn heads.
Drugs.
Tell me all about it down at the precinct.
The Riddler's right hand in custody. Not a bad result, all told. Riddler used to leave clues at all his crime scenes. Always thought he was smarter than the people trying to
like the Zodiac killer, huh?
Thought we could use help dragging him down. He got a sick pleasure out of taunting us.
Arrogance like that will be his undoing. He keeps showing off he's bound to make a mistake.
Maybe, but we can't underestimate him. Riddler's heyday was a dark time in Gotham. And what we just saw, he hasn't mellowed with age.
Get Fernandez on it right away.
Does not look like it.
Commissioner Gordon.
The next heroes that are going to be in Battlefield 2.
This woman has a lot of juice with the governor. Rub her the wrong way.
BB9E?
I could end up on foot patrol till I retire.
My people are trained for situations like this, Gordon. We'd have Riddler in custody if you'd only picked up the phone.
I wish I had time for online games still.
So, you're the legendary Batman.
Fortunately, with school.
I've heard a great deal about you.
College, I barely have time for this.
So much so, I don't know if I should believe the hype.
I haven't had the pleasure of an introduction, Miss...
A pleasure, huh? Most people don't usually call it that.
This is
believe me, it's
Waller,
not.
Director of the agency.
What are the feds doing here?
Riddler's their case. The
GCPD
GCPD has been asked to open their doors to them. Give them whatever they need.
We've been tracking that maniac for some time.
I may, though, this Sunday,
knows more about him
of course, after my universe stream, when the
world-class criminals like Riddler.
Live watch-along stream for it. I don't know.
They're kind of our specialty.
I've never heard of this agency.
I'll take that as a compliment. We like to keep a low profile.
Gosh dang it.
That means she operates from the shadows.
As do you. Riddler used to be a player in Gotham back when Thomas Wayne and Falcone ran the city.
He's filled their ego even more. Didn't think that was
so long, everyone thought he was dead. Everyone was wrong. Riddler's back. And if these theatrics are anything to go by, he wants the whole city to know.
Captain Obvious. Why are you here again?
My people tell me you did some good work handling in Batman. You and me?
That's what I do, so
I bet
we don't need you.
Damn fine team.
No, I
heard how you
teams.
dealt with Lady Arkham. Not to mention that filth, Oswald Cobblepot. We could do great things together if we joined forces.
I work with Gordon. No one else.
I appreciate loyalty, but that there... that's the issue. The only real problem with your setup is who you're working with. Local law enforcement clearly can't cut it.
I got a local crime rate says otherwise. Ms. Waller...
Please, Commissioner.
Well, that's what I'm here to
Tear
prove,
gas. In a hostage situation, we got an ambulance full of civilians with their eyes swollen shut. Not to mention you let Riddler slip through your fingers. You GCPD cowboys clearly don't know what you're doing.
You're putting all this on me?
You're the commanding officer, aren't you? Or are those stars purely for show?
You can't put this on Jim. I called for a distraction.
Then maybe you're not as impressive as I thought. I'm here to prevent this incompetence in the future. I gotta get a security detail on Mori while he's in the hospital. Agent Avesta will fill you in on what we know so far, as a token of interdepartmental cooperation.
I just want to give away her location right now. Does somebody kill her, please?
Don't tell these people a thing, especially about that puzzle. This is our town. We're the ones that'll catch Riddler.
You're damn right, Jim. You're damn right. I thought you was gonna
bite your head off for a second.
I'd like to see her try.
You and that stash.
Special Agent Iman Avesta, Field Intelligence Specialist on the Riddler case. And my partner, Agent Blake.
How do you do?
I put together this psychological profile of Riddler. You'll see when you read it.
Hey.
He's changed. For your eyes only.
Don't give her his age.
If you catch my drift. The target of the casino attack, Rumi Mori. Any idea what Riddler wanted with him? We figure it has something to do with why he's back in Gotham.
He was asking about a riddle.
What kind of riddle?
Something about a mind bender that drove men to madness.
Interesting. I've heard that before. Thanks. That's a help. I'm Gotham born and raised, you know. My dad ran a store in the shadow of City Stadium. I just wanted to say it's a real honor to meet you. I do have something I want to ask, though.
Oh, yes.
The criminally insane. You're drawn to them, aren't you? There's something in you that pulls you towards the danger. The chaos, the energy. You can't keep away, can you?
I don't like what you're insinuating.
Of course,
Keep your pop's psych evaluations to Riddler, and stay out of my head.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
come off as like a complete dick. Jeez, calm down, Bruce.
I think I know you
chose square.
I'll be in touch, Agent.
Batman, before you go, Gotham's your city. I respect that. But you should know I don't have to play nice. I'm letting you hunt the Riddler for now.
Oh, we have to?
You better share everything you find.
Girl, you don't control me.
Or this courtesy call is gonna become something you really won't like. You get me? There's a lot of ways this could go.
Edge returns, fans, yay! Edge breaks neck after a so gone. Riddle me this, riddle me that, wolfo. The person who makes me wants nothing to do with me. And the person who buys me doesn't even want me. But the person that does use me will never know. What am I? It doesn't matter if you care. I guess I should say the person that makes me does not intend to use me. The person that buys me doesn't want me. But the person that does use me will never.
I have taken the liberty of preparing
am
some refreshments.
Thanks, Al.
I'm out. Pretty much. That's what I was going for.
Focus. Maybe music will help.
Any guesses on the riddle? Ooh, classical jazz. Ooh, I like jazz. What is ambient? I don't even really know.
Something with a beat.
I don't even know what ambient means, I'm being honest.
The computer is finished scanning the Riddler's puzzle box. It's ready when you are.
I'm old.
Let's get to work.
Batman. I should have chose jazz. Gosh dang it, I knew it. Wait, can I still change it? Can I change it still? Lord, please? No? Okay.
Selina. She'll stay away if she knows what's good for her.
That's broad. Breaking my heart.
No explosives detected, no radioactivity. Nothing
Give up on the riddle
so far. Computer, run another scan. I want to be absolutely sure this thing is safe.
Also, I took the liberty of digging up everything I could find on the agency. There's plenty here. Know your enemy and all that.
Alfred?
It comes and goes. Ever since the kidnapping and all the other business with Lady Arkham.
Alfred.
No.
No, don't you worry about me.
The sex haven't injured, but it could be worse. At least it wasn't the
It was worse after my first tour of duty.
Your family, Alfred. We worry about family.
Thank you, Bruce. It'll pass. Working always helps.
So no guesses on the riddle then? You don't want me to tell you?
The agency. The public face of a shadow committee of military leaders, intelligence experts, and government officials. Civil rights violations, domestic black sites, decentralized accountability.
That's what we're here for.
This information, it's all before Waller took over the director position. Perhaps she's given them a new direction.
Maybe, but the agency's empowered to override local law enforcement with impunity.
That man's got some competition in town. I wonder if we need be worried about losing our unpaid and thoroughly exhausting job, I mean.
The Riddler's a flashy homicidal maniac with a thing for puzzles, and Waller and her agency might be just as dangerous.
Again, Waller may be running a more ethical operation these days. Yes, Riddler terrorized this city long before you were Batman.
Gotham's original costumed criminal.
Yes.
You say when my father was around too, though. Like, this man does not look that old.
I remember when he was the scourge of the underworld. Even Carmine Falcone gave him a wide berth. He was presumed dead for so long. Why come back to Gotham?
Well, he seemed to have a prior relationship with Mori. Some kind of axe to grind. Let me upload the rest of this to the Codex. The agency realized Riddler was still alive when he orchestrated a prison break at Peñadoro.
The answer is a coffin.
My men here say you let yourself get caught, Mr. Riddler.
Just Riddler.
Why willingly turn yourself in?
Yes.
Well, Mr. Warden, to get everyone else out, of course. That wasn't obvious.
Oh my gosh.
The man's deranged. If you ask me, he needs help.
What if a woman added a mask to his...
He's clearly sick. The man is in urgent need of a doctor.
His victims are the ones who need help.
I'll concede you have a point.
What was that?
You should see your face. Its confusion is delightful.
I hate the whole superhero gimmick, so... I guess I'll just make you hate him even more? I don't know. But I already am anyway,
take everything back.
Might as well go all the way with it. I don't know. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I don't even really need to go through this stuff, do I? It says it's mandatory, but I don't believe that it is. You know what I'm saying? Alright, Gotham feed. I don't think we've looked at this yet. Did I miss something? Oh, looks like I did. Okay. Look at the files. Oh, maybe I just scroll through this whole thing? I don't know. Wait, what's that? Dent trial date pushed back again. Is Two-Face gonna come back in this game? Santino and Hurricane for tag champs. That boy, what? Cobblepot. Model prisoner, eh? Huh.
Let's see what Riddler's little gift is all about.
Solve my puzzle soon, or people will get hurt. Riddler's MO hasn't changed in all these years.
Two-Face no return. Sad. Please give us a season 3 TellTale.
There's writing engraved along the rim. I have an eye, yet cannot see.
Okay.
Who am I?
I have an eye.
That sounds familiar.
I've
heard it before.
Don't happen to remember the answer, do you?
Sadly, no.
I have a needle. I have a hurricane. And a jack.
The eye of a needle.
But how does that relate to the object in question?
That's
Maybe
true.
it's telling us how to use it.
Sounds very plausible.
This episode can get boring midway, but the ending will
these strange grooves.
Ending the stream.
Never forget.
Oh no, I'm already tired, you know what I'm saying? So we're looking for something to...
Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to Vicky Vale, a.k.a. Lady Arkham. Driven to madness. Leader of the children of Arkham.
Oh, the record player.
Needle.
I see.
A record needle.
Now, how did he know I was going to own a record player?
Halfway there, Batman.
I mean, I imagine not many people own them these days.
Half a chance of stopping a whole lot of pain. To be honest, you're already doing better than I thought. But don't sit around feeling pleased with yourself. Unless you want to see me tear this city apart.
I see the eye of a needle, the needle of the record player.
I suppose you're going to look in there.
An open invitation from the Riddler? Of course. Huh. Looks like I'm manipulating radio bands or waveforms. Something. I'm not sure what I'm looking at or how any of it is actually displaying.
And that sound.
What? Oh, I'm not really sure about any of it. Get Lucius on the line, will you?
Lucius?
Hey, Alfred.
Good morning, Lucius. I hope we're not interrupting your breakfast.
My youngest is probably stealing all the bacon, but duty calls. What's up?
This is a puzzle from the Riddler. There's a strange waveform pattern I can manipulate inside that needs your expertise.
Well, you got a 7-year-old butler, you'll always have one.
I can meet you at Wayne Tower in a little bit. We'll fire up the R&D lab.
I wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, Lucius.
No, don't worry about it. It's actually going to be a big day for me. Tiffany starts at Wayne Enterprises.
Tiffany? Really?
Your daughter working alongside you. How wonderful.
Certainly is. Bruce, I'll see you soon.
Bye, Lucius. Can't wait to see Tiffany.
What way do you view that in, Mr. White? It's the back of your Wayne Tower. I'm gonna bring the back here for me a minute.
Good hunting, Bruce.
I'm curious what the difference is if I chose the option to, like, play this game as it was my first time. Probably just more flashbacks, I would imagine. Bruce Wayne, the new star in Suits.
Oh, excellent. Glad I caught you. I have some good news to share.
Good to hear it, Regina. It's what I've come to expect, with you as Wayne Enterprises chairperson.
I just talked to the board, and they couldn't be more pleased with the progress of the Arkham remodel. Seems like you made the right call when you decided to take that contract over the GCPD's. The Gazette's running a piece about it.
Look, I would love to hear all the details, but I've got a meeting with Lucius I've got to run to.
Well, I don't mean to pry, but what's in that case?
Oh God, Lucius, I mean... Yeah, like Lucius! Woo! Wait, what do you have against Lucius?
Oh, just some...
Oh yeah, there's some tax papers. Yep,
Accounting is doing an audit or something.
Which we all know is a lie because Bruce Wayne never pays his taxes.
It's okay. I got it.
Well, I've got a meeting I've got to run to. We'll pick up this conversation this afternoon.
Oh yeah, sure, you can tell yourself that. That's what makes you feel better. Gives you some false hope of assurance that causes you to leave me alone. Yeah, sure. Tell yourself that.
You're in my chair.
Just updating the encryption on your bat tech.
He's got his
if you want me to stop?
No, the seat is all yours.
Table.
This is the thing you were talking about?
One of Riddler's puzzles. Some kind of test.
Show me. Any idea what he's planning?
Not yet. That's why I need your help. If his history is anything to go by, he left us a clue. A psychological profile of Riddler.
Knowing how his mind works, this should come in handy.
No sign of explosives or poison. Already scanned for that in the cave.
Until now, apparently, it just had a timer on it. Like this time, it kills us.
Now, would you look at that? Micro-pulse waveform. And the sound it's giving off.
A signal, maybe? I couldn't decipher it. I was hoping you could.
Oh yeah, sometimes I gave it to him. I was like, I don't.
I'll see what I can do.
Your inventory.
Shouldn't take long.
Assuming I'm not gonna get it back because I gave it to him.
What?
Okay, is this because he's
It's
black?
not one of mine.
Gave you racist kid. Oh, hello. What the hell?
Hi, Dad.
Tiffany?
Hey, Bruce.
My God, Tiffany.
It's been a while.
Sneaking out of orientation your first day?
With his daughter.
I just wanted to say hi to my new boss. I got you a present. A micro-drone prototype I developed in my spare time. High-end AV, stealth black shell, programmable for autonomous observation. Small, quiet, and super smart. Just like its designer. Not bad, huh?
Oh my.
You always had a thing for toys. So hard to know what to get a man who has everything. So I made you some tech the government would be jealous of.
I love it. Thanks, Tiffany.
Well, I guess it's not bad.
Not bad. See
Is
what I had to do
Lucius getting jealous over here of his own daughter?
Huh. There's something different about you.
There is?
No,
and I
part of
don't
my
just
ear's
mean
missing
what
for one.
happened to your ear. I can't quite put my finger on it. But you look...
Well, please just don't say old.
Well, now that you mention it.
Hey, play nice. Bruce has had a rough year.
Indeed.
Interesting.
Don't.
Too late, already touching.
Like
Just
how she's
be careful.
got that Killmonger hair.
What a strange thing.
Killmonger.
Circuitry design. It's elaborate and unorthodox.
Why do I know that name? I can't even remember
so.
who that is. That's why
Like
I'm tired of him right now.
It's kind of showing off. Huh. Micro pulse waves? It's just weird.
I'm gonna search that up.
Seriously, what is this thing? I've never seen anything like it.
Pretty cool, huh?
It's like whoever made it.
Oh, well, your clearance level isn't high enough to tell you that, Tiffany.
It's not high enough now. Give me a few weeks and I'll know all your secrets.
He's being serious.
Oh,
This
Killmonger, yeah, the bad guy from Black Panther. Yeah,
on,
it
guys.
does look like
Clearance?
that. I was like, why do I
You
know
two don't
that
have the
name?
slightest idea what this thing is, do you?
Black Panther, great
You
movie,
guys
great
are
movie.
lucky I'm here to help.
It's basically like a live-action Lion King in a way, but you know, an actual
Tiffany did graduate first in her class at Cornell in molecular engineering.
Let me take a crack at it. I can help you get to the bottom of this. Figure out what it does.
Alright, if you think you can help, then be my guest.
Oh, I know I can help.
Black Panther.
I just gotta let him know that I won't be finishing up orientation.
No problem.
Oh, I was planning on swinging by the manor after work to see Alfred. I heard he wasn't doing so well. That he was having some issues with his health.
I was like, why do I know that name?
I'll let him tell you himself, but, he hasn't been doing so great since the kidnapping last year.
Oh, no.
Yeah, every now and then his, hands start shaking. I'd like him to see a therapist, but you know Alfred.
Well, maybe I can convince him.
Good.
Catch you guys later.
Welcome aboard, Tiffany.
Thanks, boss.
Boss man.
All right then. Time to crack this puzzle. I never told her, you know. Told her what I really do at Wayne Enterprises. What,
well, yeah, we can't give away my identity, my man.
If you're willing to pull her into this Riddler project, why not consider bringing her into the fold? Into the mission? We're going to need help if we're going to be dealing with the likes of Riddler. And we can trust her. She's family, after all.
You know how dangerous our business is.
I couldn't she's live so with young. I don't know. Like, she would be good as a team, but she's so young. I don't know.
I'm just gonna have to say no.
It's your secret to tell.
Yes, it is.
May I just say, burdens are lighter when carried by many.
Is this true?
Well, shall we go down to the lab?
Actually, the equipment we need is down in my office. We'll get this taken care of in no time.
But she's so young. I don't want to...
Mr. Wayne.
Hello.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Avesta. This is my partner, Special Agent Blake.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I'll see you in a bit.
That's it.
I'll be down in my office. Whenever you, get done here?
I'll be down in a few.
No worries. I'll, start without you.
Sigh.
Sorry for the unannounced visit. We're with the agency's Behavioral Analysis Unit. We just came by to ask a few questions.
Is this gonna take long? It's not really a good time.
I'm afraid this meeting isn't optional.
You'll just have to put up with us for a few minutes.
I'll just have to? Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
This office, it really represents you.
Well, I like to think so.
Yes, I have rich, leather-bound books made of mahogany.
Is this you?
Very nice.
Yeah.
How old?
I don't know, 7, 8, maybe?
So happy. After everything you've been through, I don't know how you still do it.
Do what, exactly?
It wasn't long ago when you were the most hated man in Gotham. Yet you still give so much back to the city. Why do you continue to help Gotham?
Lucius, you know I'm in a meeting right now.
Most people wouldn't be so charitable after that. What's that all about?
My father did a lot of damage to a lot of people. I'm just trying to make things right.
Thomas Wayne did cast a long, dark shadow. It must be difficult to get out from under it.
What is it you want?
The agency recently brought me in to draft a psychological portrait of the Riddler. We've been tracking him for months, but haven't been able to find him.
Riddler? That psycho from the news?
I thought you'd be interested, considering your history.
My history?
A lot of things happened to you last year, and not all of them were good.
Obviously.
You put yourself at risk when you helped bring in your friend Harvey Dent. He was a violent psychotic at the time, almost destroyed the city. Come to think of it, You've been associated with quite a few psychopaths over the years.
I wouldn't go that far.
I would. The criminally insane. They seem drawn to you. Either that, or you're often in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yes, having money and fame makes you an easy target. I've had my fair share of crazies knocking on my door.
Like this guy. I think you'd know him as John Doe.
We understand that it was during your stay in Arkham where you and John met and became friends.
Hey,
from the sound of
who said we became friends?
Were close.
John may very well say that, yes.
But not you?
A conversation in a mental hospital does not make us friends, much less close.
I see. According to hospital records, you and John were involved in a riot.
They captured the whole incident on video.
I was not involved in that riot.
I saw
there
you
were cameras.
Flee after John cut another inmate, a man named Victor Zsasz. Several people were hurt.
I got out of there as fast as I could.
I don't blame you. You must have been scared. John was discharged from Arkham months ago. No one has seen or heard from him since.
Oh, he was discharged? I thought everyone escaped.
Why would you think that?
He listed you as his emergency contact.
Oh.
Sounds like you two were pretty close to me.
Sounds like something a crazy person would do.
Maybe you made an impression on him.
Well, I haven't seen or heard from him, so... Did he do something wrong?
He's a person of interest. You see, we've got a wall in the office with a bunch of photos pinned to it. Two-Face, Penguin, Lady Arkham, you know.
Right.
Gotham's most notorious. They've got all these little strings connecting them to one another, like a web.
Hashtag,
and you,
welcome.
My friend, are at the center.
I'm sorry, what?
You keep pretty strange company for someone who wants everyone to think they're such a stand-up guy.
Every association you've made so far has been investigated by the authorities or covered by the press. I have nothing to hide.
All you do is hide. Hide behind the press, behind your money, your power. I think it's all an elaborate mask. You know more than you're letting on, Mr. Wayne. Maybe you're afraid. Maybe you don't trust us. Or maybe you're a criminal, like your father. Maybe you're not the hero people think you are.
You've got the wrong idea. That's an evacuation warning. It's time for you to leave.
We'll pick this up another time.
Hell no. Oh man, my freaking laptop.
Get my daughter out of the building. Get
yourself
out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
It's a bomb.
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce.
I thought we figured out it wasn't explosive.
Riddler really pulled a good one over on us. I might still be able to disable it, but...
Lucius, just stay calm, okay? I'm gonna get you out of here.
Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
gosh,
we
dang
really
it.
made a difference, didn't we?
That's why she brought her in. That's why the game brought her in. She's a replacement for Lucius. Gosh, dang it.
Lucius! No!
Damn.
1 killed and 14 injured after a tragic explosion.
The GCPD is opening an investigation into what they are calling an industrial accident.
Did we say his daughter? His daughter?
Enterprise's chief technology officer, Lucius
Fox, we had
died last
the only reason
Tuesday
they brought her in,
the
apparently, was to
blast.
replace Lucius.
A small service
as
is
we can
being held for the
here.
tech giant and father of 3 at Divinity Church this Sunday.
What a shame. Damn you, game. Damn you.
You don't have to worry, Lucius. Tiffany, I'm gonna take care of your family. As if they were my own.
Just like Lucius took care of you. Lucius helped raise you, Bruce. It was family. Riddler's attack on the casino was one thing. But this is personal. We can't let him get away with it. Riddler struck at the heart of our operations and tore a family apart in the process.
Don't worry, Al. I will find him and bring him to justice. He will spend the rest of his life behind bars.
I'm glad to see your sense of duty still reigns supreme. Of course, it won't bring poor Lucius back. I can't imagine how devastated she must be. To lose her father in such a violent way.
I should go talk to her.
If I let her join the team right then and there, she might have been helping
Lucius. Use all the
Lucius.
support she can
She
get.
might have been there and got blown up too. She probably needs it now. Needs something to keep her mind off of the loss.
I still can't believe he's gone. None of this feels real.
Tiffany, I know what you're going through. I remember what it was like when I lost my parents. That, sudden emptiness. There's no feeling like it in the world.
I don't think it'll ever go away.
It
certainly
never really
didn't for
does.
me.
You just learn to live with it.
He loved working for you, you know? They hardly saw him at home because of it. Mom used to complain my little brother was growing up without a dad.
Is this a guilt trip? I feel like this is a guilt trip.
No, I guess it's true.
That's fine. You're going through loss. Just hash it all out on me. Just
he was so busy.
Out there.
I can't remember the last time I got to hang out with him. Just father and daughter.
I feel bad.
Just thought there'd be more time. There were so many things I wanted to talk to him about.
I asked a lot of him. Maybe too much.
And he gave it all, didn't he? A real company man. Well, I hope it was worth it.
Damn.
Tiffany.
I'm sorry.
She hates me. Fair enough.
I know I shouldn't blame you.
Hey, it's okay. It's okay. Just let it out.
I'm just trying to wrap my head around it all. I saw his remains, Bruce.
Oh, God.
There was hardly anything left.
Oh, God.
What were you guys working on that could have caused that? It doesn't quite add up. Please tell me. For my own sanity.
Tiffany, I will tell you soon. Just not here.
What do you mean? Why not?
It's not the right time.
Odd, Bruce. What are you mixed up in?
I should have said this corporate stuff. My God, girl.
Fine.
Don't make a sense.
Just tell me one thing. That weird disc. Was that what killed him? Did you put my father's life at risk for that? I'm begging you.
When you first like that sounds horrible.
I need to know.
I thought it was safe,
I thought
Tiffany.
It was safe.
I really did.
I thought it was safe.
I had no idea Lucius could get hurt. Please forgive me.
Forgive you?
Oh
I hope you can forgive yourself. Whatever you got my father into, I will find out. And I will shout it to the world.
F me. God, well that went well.
So sorry, really.
I wanted to tell her because you know that's what Lucius wanted, to give her something to do to get her emotions off of what happened, but that did not go well. And holy shiz, Joker's here.
You knew my father?
Well, no, but judging by all the lovely people here.
John, can I talk to you a sec?
Bruce! I was hoping I'd bump into you.
Oh, gosh.
Why don't we catch up over here?
Yeah, I'd love that. We have so much to catch up on. Enjoy the rest of your day. Look, I know it's a closed casket, but I can see by the jeans. Your friend was a looker, huh?
Why are you here, John?
I told you I'd see you again, didn't I? You and me, we're two threads in the same stitch. Look, I got you a little something, just to mark the occasion. I knew you'd be hurting, see? I thought it might make you feel better.
Thank you, John. That's very considerate of you.
Oh, good. I wasn't sure. First time at a funeral, you see? People get upset at the littlest things. It hasn't been easy for me out here, you know? I'm the new guy now.
How did this guy get let loose?
It's the freedom that gets to you. There's so damn much you hardly know what to do with it. It's not like Arkham. Sometimes I miss those padded walls.
Why were you put in Arkham?
You knew where the lines were drawn. Which ones not to cross.
How did you get out? Oh my god, did you escape?
Didn't have to. Dr. Leland signed the papers herself. She always had a soft spot for me.
Oh gosh. Was Dr. Leland Harley?
If everyone could please take their seats, we will begin.
Would you just sit down?
Today we gather to honor the memory of Lucius Fox.
Ah, I'm so eager to find out now.
A father. A husband. A leader.
You are crashing my friend's funeral, John. You better have a good reason.
Oh, I do. I need that, favor you owe me.
Oh, gosh. I knew it.
You know, you might have been a little reluctant at the time, but if it wasn't for me, you'd still be in Arkham. Sleeping off your meds in the rec room with Zaz. You're gonna do right by me, aren't you? I know you're a man of your word.
No, Dr. Leland isn't Harley.
I never made that promise.
I got into a lot of trouble for what we did, Bruce.
Oh my gosh, Joker.
You saw that place, saw those doctors.
Matthew tells us, blessed are those who mourn.
You see, I met some inspiring people out here. Made some new friends. Made a kind of pact. They're amazing, Bruce. That special breed who live by their own rules. They remind me of you. Of your father.
So who are they?
You'll find out when you meet them. They're looking to bring someone like you into the fold. You will meet them for me, won't you? Please, I've got a lot writing on this. I already told them you would. Please don't let me down.
Not a chance, John. I don't know what you're mixed up in, but I am not getting involved.
Disappointing. You know, I spoke so highly of you. I told them you'd fit right in. Just makes me want, I don't know, lash out. Shh. Shh.
We're here to mourn. Please.
You shush me again. You'll be mourning the loss of your teeth.
Oh, easy, easy, John. Take a deep breath, okay? Calm down.
You're right, Bruce. Sorry, Bruce, that outburst, it's antisocial, I know. Dr. Leland says I have a hard time handling rejection. I think it's the stress. You see, I've got this enemy. Real piece of work. Calls himself the Riddler.
What?
How do you know the Riddler?
Know him? I want to rip his eyeballs out. He's a thief and a killer, and worst of all, he's rude. I tried to let the authorities know the kind of lowlife they're dealing with, but... Wait a minute, you know him too. Of course, a man of Bruce Wayne's caliber knows everyone, so I shouldn't be surprised. Not your usual crowd.
Only from the news, of course.
Or so I thought.
Just from the news. The guy's clearly a murderer, sick in the head.
Don't know the half of it. If I had my way, that smarmy know-it-all would never leave his hole.
You mean his hole? You know where he is.
No, not exactly, no. Maybe I said too much.
I'm your friend, John. You can trust me.
Trust is the mainstay of any healthy relationship. I want that for us, Bruce. I really do. Yeah, I really don't know much.
They're forcing you to work with the Joker.
Always made people go to him for meetings. Somewhere in the East End.
Where in the East End?
Honestly, that's all I know.
Clever game.
Even that might be out of date. If you're so eager to find him, why don't you let me help you? I'll find out where he is and get back to you. See if I can't find out where that jerk puts his head down. It'd be just like the old days.
I would appreciate that, John.
That's what friends are for, Bruce. Just meet mine later, like I asked. Look, I think I outstayed my welcome here. I'm just gonna slip away. Excuse me. Sorry. It's been so nice catching up, Bruce. I miss this trust between us.
I know we'll see each other again soon.
I'll return.
Be in touch. Goodbye, Bruce. Success. Until next time.
Intriguing fellow. Certainly
Indeed.
not one for decorum. I don't think that outburst went unnoticed.
Whatever you say about John, he gave me a lead on Riddler's location. Inform Gordon. Tell him to drag up GCPD records on Gotham's East End. And tell him we're on Riddler's trail.
A friend in need.
Enjoying the view.
Yeah, hard to do these days. There's one thing for the bad parts of town to get uglier. But when places like Wayne Towers start falling apart, makes you wonder what's next. I bet Bruce Wayne is wondering the same thing.
Yeah, I bet.
For that guy.
Bruce Wayne.
Spends some time in Arkham, gets drugged through the dirt by the media for something he didn't do. Finally picks himself up, and what happens? Someone bombs his company.
Wayne's still in one piece. It's the dead who deserve your sympathy.
They have it. Them and their families. You said you had a lead on Riddler.
Hiding somewhere in East End.
Why am I not surprised? East End's been a no-man's land since Harvey Dent blew it up. I've tried to get more patrols out there, but City Hall's not giving up the funds. The area between 42nd and 48th, more or less lawless.
That narrows down the search at least. A construction site at the center of 46th. Abandoned.
Harvey's boys demolished that area, chasing the children of Arkham. There's nothing but a crater there. Not really a place for Riddler to have a hideout.
The land at the end of 44th was recently purchased, anonymously.
Well, the only thing there is an old water tower. Something feels fishy about that. My gut tells me that's the place.
Agreed.
Nice work, Batman. Hey, if this lead pans out, Waller will have to eat her words. Whatever you said to her at the casino really got up her nose.
Good.
I have to tell you, I got a bad feeling about her.
Same,
How so?
It's the way she goes after criminals. She's ruthless. Puts her people at risk. And believe me, she doesn't let due process get in her way. So stop at nothing, and I mean nothing, to get her man. It doesn't sit right with me.
As far as law enforcement goes, Jim, you are the best of it. I don't know many cops with as much heart as you.
I appreciate you saying that. Waller, she doesn't see that as a strength. I was ordered to give her updates on breaks in the Riddler case. If there's a chance he's there, we should probably let her know. Don't want to give her ammunition with the governor. She's already got to bring down about what went down at the casino.
Hate that, bro.
I don't want Waller involved. You and I can handle Riddler, just like it's always been.
Glad to see we're on the same page.
Oh yeah, we did it last time. We do it again.
She moved her people into my downtown precinct without so much as a please or thank you. I tell you, Batman, she keeps on chipping away at my authority. I'm gonna crack.
Then let's find Riddler before it comes to that.
I'll grab a car and meet you at Riddler's hideout.
Sweet.
Riddler won't feel so clever after we come knocking.
True, though. East End. Yep, this is definitely it. It has his death chamber in here. I guess one of them. How many?
No one's home.
I kept Waller and her agency people out of the loop on this. It's just the two of us.
We can handle this without her.
Two of us.
Not exactly cozy, is it?
Let's see what we can learn.
It's a water tower, Jim.
Someone's keeping a scrapbook.
Vane, isn't he?
See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil.
What?
Damn it!
Ah, shiz.
It's stuck!
No way to open it from the inside.
Then how do we get out?
We go in.
After you.
That's what she said. Oh boy. I have a bad feeling about this. This could be like another bomb setup, dude.
Give me a good, honest crack house any day.
Oh god. His eyes are bloodshot too.
Special Agent Mario Fernandez.
Holy crap.
Oh shit.
He's one of Waller's.
One of his pupils is fully dilated.
Yeah.
The other's contracted. A clear sign of brain trauma.
Huh.
Okay.
There's no sign of a blow to the head.
Yeah, that's odd.
The man bit his tongue clean through.
He must have suffered a shock or a sudden jolt.
Maybe.
There's some hemorrhaging from the ears.
His eardrums must have burst.
What the hell happened to this man?
He was trying to call for help. The phone isn't getting a signal.
Damn it. Me either.
He's missing parts of his fingers on the right hand.
We saw this before. The victim in the casino.
One shoe is missing.
The sole of the other one's almost completely melted through. That's a hell of an invitation.
Get inside.
Games.
Bet he tried to play along.
We can learn from his mistakes. Let's find out what he did wrong.
Are you offering to get in there, Batman?
Another one of Riddler's sick contraptions.
Some kind of murder box, I guess. He's always a wacko, but this takes it to a new level.
True.
Turn me round, but not the right way, and you might live to see another day.
What does it mean?
Won't budge. It must be locked in place. The glass. It's polarized.
So it is.
It's still warm.
Is that where we're going with though? That thing got inside here, that's why he's dead? Like, was he really that stupid?
This thing is built like an oven. You could be cooked alive in there.
The fingers were severed after he caught fire. I need to look at this from a different angle. Masks. Each one missing a different facial feature.
Huh.
The senses. They're missing their senses.
Like the monkey statues.
You're right. There must be a connection.
Safes with electronic locks. Shut tight.
These must be the goal of whatever game we're playing.
There are blades inside.
And a lot of blood. Huh. We know Riddler likes penalizing his victims for wrong answers.
The agent must have been looking for the answer in one of these safes.
He chose the wrong one. Cost him his fingers.
Prototype of the trap he used on Mori. The armor, extremely sturdy.
ensuring there's no possible way to open them other than solving his riddles.
This is an insane way to commit crimes, even for this city.
Metal mesh lining the walls. Riddler has converted this entire place into a giant Faraday cage.
Faraday what?
An enclosure designed to block electromagnetic fields. No signals in or out.
Guess it explains why our phones aren't getting signals. Clever son of a bitch.
Scratches on the monitor. The polarizing filter has been tampered with.
Like in sunglasses.
Monitors typically have a polarizing filter to reduce reflection.
I don't see anything.
Impossible to see with the naked eye. We're going to have to look at it through a polarized lens. If this door were closed, the portal would be looking right at those monitors. Since the monitors have been tampered with, it's likely there's a message on it. One that can only be seen with a polarized lens.
You won't know until you're inside the box, though. Hey, I got a hunch. Come here. No matter how careful Riddler is, chances are good he hasn't scrubbed his own computer.
Good call. It's worth checking out.
Oh, you probably wouldn't want to be able to access it either, so yeah, you might not have.
I recognize some of the names on this list. They're all Waller's people. Names, addresses, phone numbers. We have to warn her.
First, we have to get out of here.
True that, though.
Mori. He sold technology to Riddler.
I talk about strange bedfellows. You know, Waller's been keeping pretty tight tabs on Mori for a while now. She must have known.
I think so.
What does it say?
Riddler's not working alone.
Just wonderful. More psychos to worry about.
He and his colleagues, they don't see eye to eye. Apparently they don't like his beef with me.
Hey, maybe we'll get lucky. They'll kill each other.
Okay. Let me know. It's horrible. Yeah, what the hell, Jim? Oh, the Batman just looks down like, bruh. What the hell? What's wrong with you? Oh, that's gonna connect to the burning
melted.
Must belong to poor Cinderella over there.
That looks like it, oh man. Woo!
The floor of the box heated up while the agent was inside. He tried standing on one foot to save the other, causing that shoe to catch on fire. When he exited the box, he tried to put the fire out, but couldn't, so he threw off his shoe. More monkey statues.
I'm starting to sense a theme here. That's an agency issue pistol. Packs a hell of a jolt.
I saw it take down Riddler's goons at the casino. It was impressive.
Gotta give it to Waller. Her people have great tech.
I like you just leave the body here, but he probably took this to come here.
Take a look at this.
Probably left as like some.
Huh.
Where's it figure out?
Well, that's the same kind of body cam the GCPD issues its officers.
Maybe there's a clue on the recording.
Can't hurt to look.
Because you've been so candid with me, I'm giving you a chance your other comrades won't get. A chance at getting out of this alive.
We'll catch you. The agency, they'll find...
I shouldn't have to remind you that you've been chasing me for years. And I've always been 2 steps ahead. If you win the game, I'll let you go free. And you'll get a consolation prize. An exclusive sneak peek into how I'm going to kill all of your colleagues. Now, how is that for motivation?
Oh. Screw you!
He had the agent bound while he beat him.
You got a VR in that cowl or something?
Something like that. I've got all the pieces of Riddler's puzzle. Now I need to know what order they happened in. I think I'm on the wrong track. Didn't happen over there. The agent woke up here where his body cam fell off. Once he found he couldn't call for help, he saw the message on the monitors and willingly put himself inside the murder box.
Why?
The agent's shoe caught fire inside the murder box, so he opened it in a panic. As soon as he was out of the box, he ripped off the burning shoe and threw it.
So, this guy beat the hell out of us.
Somewhere in the confusion, he must have missed
something
crucial.
So, we wake up, and he leaves instructions for us to get inside this death box. And we're gonna trust the guy that just beat the hell out of us to go somewhere? It might be, like, we're gonna trust the instructions.
From where he lost his shoe, the agent beelined for the wall of safes. Okay. He opened one, but chose poorly. The blade sliced off his fingers. And there he met his end. Though it's still unclear how and when his eardrums could have burst. The agent made a number of mistakes. Mistakes we can avoid. The heat inside the box forced him to run out before he could
get Riddler's next clue. Poor bastard couldn't withstand the heat.
The Batsuit's armor is heat resistant.
Wasn't that
It'll buy me more time to find Riddler's next clue. Getting inside the box and starting the game is the only way we're getting out of here.
This is insane. You know that, right?
Yep.
The last man who went in there is dead. There's a good chance it'll kill you too.
Any mistake could be my last. I won't be able to do this without you, Jim.
Wow. When you put it like that, let's win this game.
Heat's rising, Batman.
Stop! Wrong way! That's what that agent did. You gotta crisp up real good, you don't get a move on. I'm not kidding, Batman. I'm not letting you cook in there.
I can almost make out a message. One won't see trouble and one tells no lies. Ask the third if he hides the prize.
The monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. But which one is he referring to?
Whichever one it is, the correct safe will have a face with those senses removed.
Yeah, I'll check.
Damn it. It's still locked shut.
They should unlock when I open this door.
Oh boy.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device.
Okay.
Let's test it out, shall we?
Oh no.
The riddle! Use it to open the safe!
Both of your damn ears, man.
I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Why did the dumb Waller do nothing with that? Shooting the damn thing.
Not that one.
Fudge.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
I just made the same mistake all over again. Of course I did. Yeah, we know it's not about boxes.
What the hell?
Congratulations! You're almost done. That is, if you can withstand my short-range ultrasonic device. Let's test it out, shall we?
The riddle! Use it to open the safe! I'll put a stop to this damn noise!
Let's go this one. Come on. Come on, baby.
Just in case.
Damn. Now, for the love of God, whatever's in that safe better be worth all this pain.
Missile.
It's a homing missile.
What does it home in on?
Looking at its schematics now. A signal. A radio signal. A signal. That's how he died.
How who died?
That's how they'll all die.
Riddler.
Maury sold me missiles For all of my enemies.
Oh, great.
Everyone on my list gets one. Most won't even know what's coming.
This is worse than this.
For a brief second, their dull existences will light up.
Why are you doing this, Riddler? Haven't you killed enough?
I have a lot of enemies, Batman. While they're still breathing, I still have work to do. I'm trying to get a handle on you, Batman. Partnering with Gordon is one thing. From what I remember of the old days, he's harmless enough.
We'll see about that when you're in cuffs.
But the agency, they're a natural enemy to people like you and me. You must be desperate if you're making friends with them. You must be really up against the ropes to want that government scum in your corner.
Whatever the agency is, you are worse. You're the one torturing and killing innocents.
You think any of these agents are innocent? The agency uses people, Batman. Corrupts them, breaks their minds. I wasn't always like this. The agency made me.
Now, this is garbage. Yeah, Waller's a hard-ass, sure, but she had nothing to do with why he's so messed up.
I didn't say Waller, did I? This goes way before her time. But I don't forget.
Okay, I'm done hearing about her.
That's the thing about having a mind like mine. You remember everything. Even the things you'd rather not.
Whatever happened to you, it doesn't let you off the hook. Exactly. You're still responsible for all the pain you've caused.
You think I'm asking for mercy? I was running things in Gotham before you could walk. I just wanted to see if the man who claims he fights for justice is really as good as he believes. But then, you already answered that for me, didn't you? When you offloaded my puzzle on your friend. Why don't you tell Gordon here what happened to Lucius Fox? Watch out, Commissioner. For all his preaching, Batman knows when to sacrifice a pawn to win the game. It was a smart move. Getting out of the way of the blast. Something only a pragmatist would do.
I would never give up an innocent life. Not even to save my own.
That's not what it looks like from here. Gordon doesn't know what to make of any of it. Trust is hard-earned, yet easily lost. Isn't it, Commissioner? Come on now. Don't get your tights in a twist. I knew you weren't sharp enough to do it on purpose. There's no room at the top for schoolboys who are too squeamish to fight in the gutter. You don't have what it takes to be a player in this town. Not without giving up those values you hold so dear. Game on!
John Duggan, if you're out with this guy is yet.
I'll wait for Waller and pass on what we found.
She won't be happy when she finds out Riddler knows about every agency operative in Gotham.
Never happy. I don't care.
I don't blame her. If they were my cops, no one would be sleeping till we found this Riddler guy.
Just keep your eyes open, Jim. In the meantime, I'll stay on Riddler's tail.
Hey, hold up a sec. What Riddler said in there about the agency, smoke and mirrors, you ask me. But the thing about Lucius Fox and the blast at Wayne Tower, you gotta level with me. You got some connection with that Wayne Tech guy you didn't tell me about?
Lucius Fox was an ally of mine. That got him killed.
I gotta say, the fact I had to learn
like that, he's working with us, damn it.
It doesn't sit right with me at all. I thought we had some trust, you and I. What do you expect me to do with this? Am I just supposed to sit on my hands?
We do have trust.
Pretend I never heard any of it?
Jim, what you're asking, there's no easy way to talk about it.
Yeah, I gathered that much. I mean, I wasn't born yesterday. I know you probably have a network of civilians working for you. You can't do the kinds of things you do without a gigantic support system. And as much as I understand your reluctance to talk, it doesn't make me feel any better about this. Batman. I'm sorry for your loss.
I keep trying to be honest with people and they keep freaking hating me. I'm so sick of it. Relationship keeps changing. Dear God. Wait a minute. God, how long is this episode? Oh.
I heard your discussion with Commissioner Gordon. Now he knows that Lucius Fox and the Batman were allies. Gordon's dangerously close to figuring out who you are. If he does find out, I have no idea how he'll react. It's not a chance you can afford to take.
He looked me straight in the eye, Alfred. He's been our friend a long time. He deserves to know.
I understand that, Bruce, but he's still too close for comfort. I'm sorry, but he is. Yeah. You were radio silent for so long. Tell me, did you find out how Lucius died?
This is a missile I found in Riddler's workshop. The explosion at Wayne Tower. We were thinking about it all wrong. The puzzle wasn't an explosive. It was an emitter. When it was solved, it emitted a signal. You heard it earlier. If allowed to play too long, it becomes a launch signal.
Damn.
Dear God! You did solve the box. We just didn't know it.
The Batcave scrambler blocked the signal.
Poor Lucius. Wayne Tower offered no such protections. Our tight little family has gotten smaller because of it. It was the three of us looking out for each other. Now it's two.
With Lucius gone, we need to find someone to take over his role.
No one could ever fill his shoes. But you're right. Between the Lady Arkham affair and losing Lucius in this gruesome fashion, it's clear we're up against a new class of criminal. This war of ours, it may be too much for us on our own.
Tried to tell his daughter I'd get her into a
list of agency operatives from Riddler's workshop. He plans to do the same thing to them.
It's a hit list. It's only useful if he has a way to target the agents, though.
You're just now picking up on that.
I doubt he's sending them all puzzle boxes.
Not before, when he said everyone will have this will pay or whatever.
Walk through it. He's hacked their cell phones. He could pinpoint the location of any one of these operatives.
Wasn't this like the plot of the bad guy in Kingsman?
And he can broadcast his signal through their phone to make them a target of a missile strike.
Can you block it?
If I can get a clean copy of the signal, yes. It's the only way I can get a clean version of the signal. It's pretty grim, Alfred. You don't have to watch.
Are you gonna watch it?
I can handle it.
Do we have to watch the
I've never been one to shy away from duty, however unpleasant it may be.
Actually, Al, I'm gonna do this part on my own. Why don't you get us some tea while we work?
Well, if you insist, Bruce.
Bruce, get my daughter out of the building. Get yourself out.
What are you talking? What did you figure out?
I've solved the Riddler's puzzle, Bruce. Tell Tiffany that I love her. That I'm sorry I wasn't around more.
Lucius,
We really made a difference, didn't we? Batman?
All right. Now I just need to create a filter to get a clean version of the signal. And then match up the points found in both sound files.
Batman? Dwayne?
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Batman? Tiffany?
Gotta keep trying. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Dwayne? Dwayne? Tiffany? Tiffany? Bruce? Bruce? Tower? Enterprises? Riddler? Tower? Riddler?
No, that doesn't make sense. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Are we trying to piece them together or look for the same sound?
Dwayne? Batman? Batman? Tiffany? Bruce? Tower? Enterprises? Dwayne? Tiffany? The Sable? Riddler? Bruce? Dwayne?
No, that's not it. The two sounds have to be the same.
Dwayne? Tiffany?
Gotta keep trying. Now the sounds have to match for this to work.
Connecting.
Dwayne? Batman?
No. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Dwayne? The Sable?
Of course it's gonna be the last one.
The two sounds have to be the same.
God. It's always gotta be the last one that you choose.
Riddler?
No,
what?
That's not it.
I just
now
tried
the sounds have to
all of
match
them.
for this to work.
What the fuck?
Dwayne?
You only gave me 5 options, and I tried all of them.
Bruce?
I still think I'm on the wrong track. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
What the fuck?
Riddler?
I'm so confused.
No. The two sounds have to be the same.
Well, none of them are the same, because I've tried it with all 5.
Dwayne?
No.
Okay,
no connection
so
there.
we're only looking for 2, not we're not connecting all.
To match for this to work.
Ah, so fucking annoying.
Tiffany?
That's a match.
Finally. Oh god, no, we are connecting all of them. Of freaking course. Kill me now.
Bruce?
How come that top one on the top left didn't connect any of them then?
The Sable?
No connection there. I have to highlight the same sound in both files.
Bruce?
Riddler...
I need to keep looking. The two sounds have to be the same.
Bruce? Batman?
No, that's not it. No, the sounds have to match for this to work.
Bruce? Bruce!
The waveforms match. There. I've piggybacked onto Riddler's cell phone hack. They'll recognize any incoming signal match and shut down, negating a launch.
I'm so retarded.
Makes sense for me to have the signal on me as well.
What for?
Riddler still has functioning missiles. Once he finds out I've blocked his targets, he may decide to launch indiscriminately. But with the signal, I might be able to divert them. Tiffany gave me this the day Lucius died. Let's put it to good work. It's not a theory I really want to test.
So we had better find Riddler first. There is always Riddler's second in command. Eli Nabel, arrested after his attack on the casino. None of the authorities have gotten anything out of him yet.
Unknown contact.
What is it?
That John guy from the funeral, from Arkham. Who actually sounds like he's keeping his word. Mori, huh? John thinks that Mori can get us Riddler's location.
You believe him?
Maybe we should go back to the beginning. Bring Rumi Mori up on the back computer.
Oh, God.
Either of them could potentially lead me to him.
The question is, which is more likely to help you?
Mori's a businessman. Given the right incentive, he could be persuaded to talk. He sure can't have any love for Riddler after his attempted murder at the casino.
I'd say he'd respond better to a more genteel approach. Peer-to-peer as Bruce Wayne. However, the agency is watching him. If Waller finds out that Bruce Wayne sought a parley with Mori, she'll not be best pleased. On the other hand, Riddler's lieutenant,
Eli Nabel, took a go at me in the casino. Put up quite a fight.
Cracking him will be tougher, more physical. Certainly a job for Batman. He's currently in Waller's custody in a GCPD holding cell. Interrogating Nabel there would be a visible endorsement of Waller's authority. Gordon won't like it.
Yeah, I'm trying to stick on Gordon's good side right now. As much as I hate to play the boring card and go as Bruce. But, I mean, the only risk we play there, too, is them seeing me go as Bruce and getting suspicious, but hey, I got enough money, they ain't never gonna find out I'm Batman.
I'm sure Bruce Wayne can find a way to reason with him.
Man, I hope we're near the end of this episode. This is a long one. Well, I think usually this long, but this one might just drag a bit, and I'm tired of it. Goes on for a while. I don't know.
Waller's people are here, watching Mori. Riddler's agency data should make him easy to tag.
I hate to
I
do
need
the same
you to
time.
keep an
This
eye
one
on
definitely
it for
feels
me.
longer than season
Maybe
1
cause a
episode.
distraction if I need it. Gotta be careful here. They're following his every move. All this attention must be annoying to a man like Mori.
I see them.
All of these agents were on Riddler's list. Even without access to their phones, he'll still try to kill them all somehow.
Somehow, some way.
No time to waste.
Mr. Wayne.
Still missing the
to
two
what
fingers.
do we owe this honor?
Good evening, Mr. Mori.
Sure, guys, Batman. That fetch owes me a favor as Batman. I'm the one that saved his head from being chopped off as well.
Your visit is unexpected, Mr. Wayne. What can I do for you? A private matter.
Where are the slow machines?
We have a mutual enemy, Mori. He can't go unchecked.
Men like you and I have many enemies, Mr. Wayne. I am sure we share more than one.
You know the one I mean.
To help me out.
The authorities are watching my every move. Apparently, I'm a person of interest. There's really not much I can offer you, other than a drink and a seat at the roulette wheel. Not while I'm being shadowed.
Take him out as Batman.
We need privacy. Lose the agents.
Done. They just got an order to sweep the perimeter. Should give you a couple of minutes at least.
How did Alfred do that?
Mr. Wayne.
We haven't even scratched the surface.
What can I do for you?
Information. About the Riddler.
Why would I do that?
We are on the same side of this, Mori. I was here in the casino that night. I saw what he did to you. It's only a matter of time before he comes at you again.
Maybe you're right. I dealt with that maniac, it's true. But I was done after the first delivery. Riddler wanted more. Everything he could get his hands on. He even wanted me to hand over one of my biotech companies. I said no.
That's why he attacked you?
You have no idea how crazy he is. I only wish I had known it sooner.
Actually, I have a pretty good idea.
I see that you do. He scared me. I was afraid he'd use my goods in the city. After the explosion at Wayne Enterprises, it turns out I was right. I want you to know, I had no idea the Riddler had marked you as a target. I knew your father back when he was running Gotham. Our interests often aligned. I would never dishonor his memory. He was a friend, truly one of a kind.
Then you owe me, for my father's sake.
That was a long time ago, and favors go both ways. I can help you find the Riddler, Mr. Wayne. I sold him the missile array he's using to pick off his enemies. He won't be very far from it. Everything you need to find him is on that drive. But I need a favor from you first.
A favor?
Waller has me detained here pending Riddler's trial.
You're asking me to it, Pierce.
He controls all my accounts. I need to get out of the country, and in all haste. You can help with that. Otherwise, I fear my fate is a short, miserable life in a black prison.
I could do that for you.
I knew I could count on your friendship.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
A chartered plane waits for me
I
at
won't
the
regret it
airport.
later.
The pilot will fly me to a safe haven in the Caribbean for the right price. All you have to do is authorize a transfer. You don't want me as an enemy, Mr. Wayne.
Bet.
Our agency friends will be back any second. Let's handle this quickly and without disturbance. Everyone gets what they want.
No deal. This could have been a lot easier for you, Maury.
You should kill me, Wayne, because I won't forget.
Bruce, Waller's agents are converging. Hurry up and get out of there.
I can't help a criminal.
Alfred, I've sent you Maury's information.
Bruce, what are you talking about? Hurry up.
Fast.
F out. With a purpose, my man.
Armed men on board. This must be it. Be careful, Bruce. Who knows what the Riddler has up his sleeve?
Oh, here we go, some action. Goodbye, hope you can swim. Actually, not really, but, you know.
I'm on board, Al.
Do you see Riddler?
You won't get away with this. What do you think's gonna happen?
I hear him. Need to get a better angle.
You'll see what's gonna happen. My friends will all be here soon. Then you'll see what this is all made of.
We found him.
Maury's information turned out to be accurate. No sight of the missiles yet, though.
They must be here somewhere.
All your idiot colleagues, too.
Hostages.
They appear to be more of Waller's agents.
Great.
A good spot for cover.
Been on my heels far too long. The deal. You're relentless. I'll admit it's going to feel satisfying to get my revenge on your predecessors. Even if you're really just a small part of my plan. What are you talking about? You'll see what I mean soon, of course.
Don't want him raising an alarm. I'll move when he isn't looking.
When they understand why, they'll recognize my brilliance. After all, I am uniquely qualified to see the big picture. It's a struggle making people
careful.
I know.
I'm sure you can understand. I get it. Sometimes my methods can appear a little unorthodox.
Really?
You brought this on yourselves. All of you. You government clods really thought you were smarter than me. It's clear you're in desperate need of some schooling. My friends will be here soon. I'd keep your mouths shut until then.
Hostages first. When they're safe, I can find the missiles. Targeting online now.
Ready, Bruce.
Hell yeah.
Let the hostages go, Riddler.
You can't possibly think clunking a few heads is enough to make me roll over.
Be like that.
Oversized vermin!
Hey!
Batman! Batman!
Oh, is it what's her face?
The floor!
No,
it's heating up!
Hey, shoot it out.
Thanks, Batman. Hi.
It's horrible when that first happened. My first thought was, oh, it's more questioning anymore, right? Oh god. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh god. Not more.
He's wearing something that neutralizes the shock device.
I've memorized your playbook, Batman. I know all your shallow tricks. Mori was incapable of learning his lesson. I knew he'd lead you to me eventually. All part of the plan.
The missiles.
Bait. Just like the hostages were bait. I knew you couldn't bear to let these agents die. You care too much about the little people. That makes you weak.
Does it?
I saw how you saved Mori. I saw how angry you got about what happened to Fox.
I heard a lot of people doing what I do. My code is how I stay human.
It's why I'm out here, and you're in there. About to meet your maker. My partners were supposed to be here to see this. I guess I can just show them the bodies. I'm going to ask you 3 questions. Get them wrong, one of these agents gets torn apart.
You won't get away with this.
You get them right, this happens. I designed this for you, Batman. Gotham's champion of justice will die in an unfair puzzle. Let's get started. We have a lot to get through. I'm curious to see how you'll handle it all.
I'm not playing your sick game, Riddler.
Well, I can't make you, of course. The people will die if you don't, including the agent next to you.
I just thought you said they're gonna die either way.
You can handle the sonic blasts. But her... I estimate 3 blasts at most before her insides rupture. This one should be easy, Batman. Close to the heart. I solved a puzzle box for the Bat. Now I'm dead. And I mean dismembered. Closed casket for sure, kind of dead. Who am I?
If you know the answer, please say it. My colleagues will die otherwise.
Speak up, Batman. Which one of your dead friends am I?
Lucius.
What was that? I couldn't hear you.
Lucius Fox.
Very good, Batman. You saved a life. But...
Thank you.
Batman, don't answer any more of his questions.
No, Blake. I won't let you die.
Number 2. Also completely self-evident. I am black and blue and bleeding from the ears. Who am I?
I think he means me. Say it.
Don't you dare answer that!
Please, don't let him die. Say it!
I need an answer. Or click, click, click!
I'll give you the answer, but only if you free us.
You don't get it. I make the rules, not you!
Please, no!
Avesta, please! Please!
Blake! Oh my god, Blake!
Enough, Riddler.
Damn it.
You made your point.
Just one more, Batman. And then it'll all be over.
I'll distract him. Just get us out of here.
I'm the sharpest mind you'll ever meet. The original genius with Gotham at my feet. Who am I?
You're Riddler. Riddler's the genius.
Well done, Agent. You answered so quickly, you almost deserve not to get the blast.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
Where?
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Okay, what? There's nothing to link this to.
You're much too slow,
I've checked the whole damn screen.
I think we're through.
So confused.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Okay, what do I...
You're much too slow,
link
Batman.
it to...
I think we're through.
I can't see it. Nothing is popping up. God.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
You're much too slow, Batman. I think we're through.
I'm still not seeing where this thing is at, where I can even link the goddamn drone to fire the missile. Because there doesn't seem to be a link on the actual missiles, so like, what the... God.
I'll fire one of the missiles.
Oh, there it is.
Use the bat cam to make it target the cage.
I see that.
And use a Riddler's trap to protect Iman and myself from the explosion.
I like what you're saying, Agent Avesta, but you're not the one I need to hear it from.
Missile armed, ready to fire.
Who's the genius, Batman? Who's on top of Gotham now? I want to hear it from you.
Question time is over.
What are you doing?
Saying me. You know what they say. Sorry,
No!
Still can't believe I got some kills today. Go back to that.
Impossible! You think you're clever, don't you? You don't impress me. Who's the man who's got no time left?
The Riddler.
Thought you'd get such an easy one right.
Those missiles are aimed right at the city.
The answer...
Gosh, dang it.
...is Batman. This can't be happening!
Oh, it's happening. Get wrecked.
Batman, Blake and I tracked Riddler's ship through the Port Authority logs. We thought we could bring him in ourselves. Riddler snatched us straight off the docks. I should have said no. Urged caution. And now my colleagues are... All we did was hand Riddler more hostages. We only made things worse. It's good to know we've got Riddler in custody. Despite the cost.
Did I miss something there? Oops.
It's over, Riddler. Look forward to a padded cell.
Is this really a victory for you, Batman?
You're the one in cuffs.
Yeah, but you're the one that broke your precious rules. You let one agent die to save another. Well, that can't sit right with you. Can it? Must be an uncomfortable feeling.
This entire twisted situation is your doing, Riddler. All blame is on you. And so are the consequences.
Is it? You came at me, remember? Not the other way around. I pushed the Batman to his limits. Tested his precious code. And my comrades would have been impressed. I set this all up to show them. I thought they'd back me up, even if they didn't agree. They left me here to deal with you alone. They betrayed me. They didn't come.
I look forward to meeting these friends of yours. They're next on my list.
Good. They deserve it. Unless that white-faced prick set me up. Never told them to meet me here.
It's not Joker, is it? It's not Harley. It's gotta be Joker.
They broke the pact.
The pact?
The pact? Damn.
Lock the ship down. And radio for more medics.
So this is all part of Joker's plan. So he can take over?
But... Riddler, is he?
Yep.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, this isn't good, Batman. The investigation is a dead end without a breathing suspect. We're in trouble.
Unfortunately.
A lot of trouble. I have no idea how we're getting out of it.
Don't worry about it, Jim.
How am I not gonna worry? Oh, Waller is gonna come down on us like a thunderbolt.
Thunderbolt?
I should have
I'm
volunteered
the
to take the
whole
call.
goddamn hurricane. I'm about to blow both your asses off the side of this ship.
Really?
It's a goddamn mess. Agent Blake is dead. Riddler is dead. And I don't know exactly how, But I know you tampered with my suspect at the casino. Unless you expect me to believe that Maury's new neck brace is a fashion statement. Batman is clearly being misused as an asset to the GCPD. I'm taking direct control of law enforcement in Gotham, effective immediately.
What?
Gordon, you're being relieved of your stars.
F you.
Bumped down to Deputy Ops.
You can't demote me.
I just did. Don't like it? Go cry to the governor. I generously let this cowboy crap with the Batman go on out of respect.
I'm loyal to Gordon Waller. Don't expect me to start taking your calls.
I'm not asking you for your cooperation, Batman. I'm ordering it. When you understand what we're facing, you'll come around. Take some vacation days, Gordon. I've got sensitive case details to discuss with Batman.
We're still in this together, Batman. This doesn't change a thing.
This city is about to find itself in a crisis the likes of which it's never known. Riddler had a crew. Not just any crew. The worst criminal minds from all over the world, here in Gotham.
The Suicide Squad.
You come across anything about them? I'm assuming you've heard of them by now. Let me know if you have anything to share.
Riddler expected his friends to back him up tonight. Guess he wasn't as popular as he thought.
That fits a theory we have. Evidence from his workshop suggests he was involved in a feud with another member of the group.
We don't know for certain that was John Doe, although, I mean...
Dr. Harleen Quinzel, former psychiatrist at Arkham Asylum. She's very elusive. Keeps her head down. Much more so than that show-off Riddler. He was going to be my way in once we captured him alive. But now I have you to lean on. A man who lives on both sides of the line. And knows exactly when to cross it. Yes, you and I will be working together very closely. Bruce Wayne.
This broad? How does she know who I am? Oh. Grieving? How do I even grieve? Whatever, I hate my life. Oh. Man. Leave him grieving by what? Not having him watch? You just die? Excuse me? What? Alright, Harley Quinn. I guess Catwoman's coming back soon too. But I guess we will get to know the pact with Harley Quinn and hopefully more, but I don't know, we may not even find that Joker's involved in this until episode 4, who knows. But I'm sure there will be some shocking truths to revealed in the next episode nonetheless. It has been a blast, and hopefully it will continue to be a blast, but hopefully not any more literal ones. Hopefully we can put a stop to those next time. See y'all then.